What Donald Trump is really talking about in this video is absolutely and 100% correct. If he would have been the president of the United States and would have been in power, Russia would never ever invaded Ukraine, right? Like he says that Ukraine was apple in Putin's eye, right? And he was just looking for a chance and for a weak president. And as Joe Biden came, and damn, that's the thing. That's where the whole story starts. Russia invaded Ukraine, and now they want to grab a piece of land from Ukraine, and that's possible because you cannot stop Russia because it's a very big, powerful country. If you really have to compare, because that's a nuclear power, right? Now, whereas if you take also the war in Middle East, that would have never started actually. Never ever. That we would have had a peaceful region in Middle East without people dying. Probably there might be conflicts in Middle East because the land occupation or the terrorism and all, but that could be honestly resolved on the table with peaceful manner, but not by killing thousands and thousands of people. What they died in Palestine, more than 40,000 people died in Palestine, and those people did nothing, and they had no role in terrorism. They had no role in any crazy, stupid stuff. So that's what Donald Trump is talking about. People wouldn't have had died. And now,
think of the difference. We wouldn't have had Russia going into Ukraine and killing millions of people. Millions of people have died in that war, much worse than you even hear. But that wouldn't have happened, would have never happened. I talked to Putin about it a lot. It was the apple of his eye. He would have never, ever done it, wouldn't have done it. On top of that, the oil prices went up so high that he was making a lot of money doing it. They would have never happened. You wouldn't have had October 7th with Israel, the attack on Israel. You wouldn't have had inflation. You wouldn't have had the Afghanistan
under the Biden's administration, people are dying and the world is getting worse and worse and worse. And on the other hand, of course, Trump says that how can this man really run the country where the world is getting in problem, United States is getting in problem, we are involved in every war as possible, and that's not a really good sign because we are not really running the world really to fight the wars, right? We are here to make our lives better. But what's the whole point of fighting the wars? I really honestly don't understand. That's why we need this kind of president, Donald Trump. He's the one who can really stop the wars and eliminate this kind of terrorism or whatever is happening around the world. Doesn't matter. He doesn't want wars, and so do I. I really vote for that. I don't want wars, and I don't want people to die. Stop dying. It's simple as it is. So let me know in the comment section below, what do you think if he would have been the president? Would this war honestly continued or stopped? So what is he talking in this video is absolutely and 100% correct, because I know he is talking very consciously and he will do what he really said. Of course, he also said a lot of stuff that he didn't even complete in his last presidency. But again, I think so, it might take a little time for everything to apply. But the major thing is wars. Wars wouldn't have happened in this 2024. I think so. Probably that might be the case. So subscribe to the channel, help to grow this channel more. Thank you so much, and probably see you in the next videos. And for more global news and updates, subscribe to the channel. Thank you, and see you in the next video.